repeat a block of code multiple times. In Bash, let's see two types of loops, for loop and while loop. For loop is used to iterate over a list of items. Let's say we want to print numbers from 1 to 5. So we will start with for keyword and then it's a variable name. Let's give it number, and then in keyword and our sequence of number, and end we use the do keyword to run the code block. Here we will run the code block. Let's say echo current number is, we can access the number variable. And after that we will close our loop syntax using the done keyword. So now it will starts with iterating from 1 to 5 and will print 5 times of this string in our terminal. So if we run this code, we'll see it says first 1 to 5. So basically loop, it starts with the for keyword and followed by the variable name number and the list of items. Then in the do keyword it execute the code block, and after that end of the loop use the done keyword. So here as I said, loop will starts with the first item 1 and print it in a terminal, and then loop continue to the next item 2 and print it a terminal, and so on until last the 5. And inside the code block we can run any command or code block that we want to use or execute, and we can access the variable using the $sign. The next we will see the while loop. While loop do the same thing like for, but it has a different, like if we compare with the for loop, while loop is used to repeat block of code until a condition is true. Let's say we want to print numbers from 1 to 5. So we will start with initial variable number which value is 1, and then using the while keyword and then the condition inside the square bracket. Here we will access the number variable and we will check is it less than 5. If it's so, then using the do keyword to write the code block. Inside the code block we will use echo access the number which will print the current number, and then we'll increase this number variable by 1 in each iteration. So number 1, and after that if we use the done keyword to complete the while loop. So basically while loop starts with the while keyword and the condition in the square bracket, and after that use the do keyword and the code block to execute, and end of the loop we have used the done keyword. So here the loop starts with the variable number with value 1, then it checks if the value number is less than 5. If the condition is true, then it prints the value of the number in the terminal. If it's true, then it prints the number into the terminal. and after that it increment by the number by 1. So in the first time it will be number is 1, and second iteration it will be number 2. Then it check conditions again. If the condition is false, then loop ends, and so the loop prints number from 1 to 5 in the terminal. So if we run this code, we'll see we have an error because we did not add space here. So you can see it's run first 1 2 3 2 until 5. So that's a few things about loops in Bash script.